What you need to know about raising a genius, the science behind child IQ. This video is about the science behind raising a genius. It's about the research that has been done and the findings of these studies. This video talks about how you can help your child reach their potential by using certain techniques, such as reading to them, talking to them, and even playing with them. The video also talks about how parents should interact with their children in order to help them reach their full potential. For example, parents should talk to their children at an age-appropriate level so that they can understand what is being said and get used to speaking with adults. Investing in the future, why developing your child's intelligence is so important. The future of our society is in the hands of our children. It is important to invest in their intelligence, so they can become the best that they can be. Children are not born with a predetermined level of intelligence, but it is up to us to nurture and develop their potential. We will never know what heights they could reach if we don't give them the chance. A child's intelligence is developed through a variety of activities such as reading, playing games, and taking part in conversations with adults and peers. The future of your child's intelligence is in your hands. They are more likely to be successful in the future if they have developed their intelligence at an early age. This video will provide you with some tips on how to develop your child's intelligence and what you can do to help them. The first step is making sure that you are providing them with a stimulating environment, which includes reading, playing games, and interacting with others. The next step is making sure that they have a healthy lifestyle and diet, which includes eating well-balanced meals and exercising regularly. Here are a few tips to increase your child's IQ. 1. Linguistic intelligence is the ability to process information using words and language. Compared to processing images or speech, reading is more challenging as parts of our brain are making connections. When we read, we are also required to construct and imagine. Reading not only helps to improve language, which is necessary for communication and to get on with tasks of everyday life, it also keeps our mind sharp. Starting to read early may not only help in the growth of your child's literacy, but it may also benefit a wider range of cognitive abilities that are crucial later in their life. Early start in reading is important in predicting a lifetime of literacy experience. In a study done by Professors Cunningham and Stanovich, they found that students who had a quick start in reading were more likely to read more over the years. The results also revealed that reading volume had a significant contribution to vocabulary, general knowledge, verbal fluency, and spelling. In a nutshell, reading does make you smarter. If you have young children just starting to speak and read with them daily to expand their vocabulary. When you read with them, explicitly bring attention to certain words. For older children, introduce concept stories to expand their vocabulary and encourage imagination. This helps them to have better grasp of more abstract concepts. 2. Play with blocks to improve spatial intelligence. Puzzles, blocks, memory games, crafts, toys, figurines, these are tools every child should grow up with. Give your children ample time and space to play with these tools when they are in preschool. Block and construction play is particularly important and beneficial as it gives your child multiple learning opportunities. When building structures or engaging in block play, children discover spatial awareness and develop their spatial intelligence. Spatial intelligence is the ability to imagine pictures in your mind. When deciding how to stack blocks, under, above, or perpendicular, children are engaged in using their spatial intelligence. Studies have shown that developing spatial skills support later learning in science, technology, engineering, and math. Young children who are better at visualizing spatial relationships have also been found to develop stronger arithmetic abilities in primary school. 3. Do math and physical exercise to improve fluid intelligence. To think abstractly, reason and identify patterns, solve problems and discern relationships without using your prior knowledge, this is known as fluid intelligence. Generally, we use our fluid intelligence when we encounter a new situation. Can fluid intelligence be taught? For young children, You can start by using concrete examples to show the relationship between objects. If you are teaching your child the difference between a square and a rectangle, show them real square and rectangular objects around the house. Get them to see and touch the objects to feel the difference. Instead of simply writing or showing the number 2 to a child, show them real objects by using blocks or toys. To demonstrate the concept of 3 more than 4, place 4 bears on the table in a line, then add 3 more bears slowly. Besides early exposure to math, research also suggests that physical activity can also improve fluid intelligence. It was found that certain hormones were released during physical activity, and these hormones are beneficial to the hippocampus, a region of the brain linked to learning and memory. So take your children out to run, play and tumble around. 4. Believe in them. Whether your child is truly smart or smarter than average, does not matter or make a difference if you do not express it. A study was done where elementary school teachers told a group of randomly selected students they were smart. There was no special test done to single out these children as smart, and nothing was added or changed in the classroom. Yet by the end of the school year, the children who were told they were smart by the teachers gained a higher average IQ score than the rest of their classmates. It is your words and your belief in them that will impact them for life. 5. Praise their efforts to develop a growth mindset. Praise is most effective when it is focused on the process and commitment, not the end result. Your child's learning process and effort should be the main emphasis of your praise. Carol Dweck, a professor at Stanford University, came up with 2 views of intelligence learners might have. One view is the fixed mindset that has the belief that intelligence is a fixed trait. The other view is the growth mindset, where process is focused rather than talent or intelligence. In a study she conducted, it was found that praise focused on intelligence encouraged a fixed mindset compared to students who were praised for their process. When she and her researchers asked a group of 5th graders questions from a nonverbal IQ test, they found that students who were praised for their intelligence shied away from a challenging assignment far more than the students who were praised for their process. How can you communicate a praise that encourages a growth mindset? Instead of praising them for their results, "Wow, you scored full marks, you're so smart." Say this instead, "I saw that you really put in the time and effort to do your homework. I like the way you tried a lot of different methods on that math question until you finally got it. I'm really proud that you stuck through it and didn't give up." It pays to be specific in your praise as well. Children need a good dose of encouragement to spur their learning. Real learning is active. Real learning is emotional. As a parent, you have a huge influence over your child's learning. Hope this video helps you to improve your child's IQ.